Hi, I'm Waverly, a member of the Papyrus AI research team here at the UC Irvine Digital Learning Lab. In this video, I will review some best practices for AI-infused curriculum and pedagogy that we are learning through our research. This is the second part of our videos on integrating AI into your course. If you haven't watched our previous video, we recommend watching that video first. Let's start by talking about some best practices for infusing generative AI into your curriculum and pedagogy. We'll start by talking through the steps you might take for a single class activity as a starting point. When thinking about bringing AI into your activity, the first step is to identify your student learning objectives. As with all class activities, we want to focus on thinking about what the students should learn from or get out of the activity when deciding any details about how the activity will work. From your evaluation of student learning objectives, you now want to determine the appropriate role of AI in your activity. What is unnecessary for students to do during the activity, or what is not available due to resource constraints like time or people? Then think about what AI is capable of without disrupting those learning objectives. Is there a space for appropriate AI use in your activity? These are some scenarios to evaluate whether using AI could support your learning objectives or not. For example, you might consider using AI when students might benefit from additional scaffolding, when they have to engage in critical thinking to use the AI, or when it's authentic to students' learning, such as for career readiness. You might instead skip using AI if it would conflict with your learning objectives, such as if it would offload important tasks or take away essential human imperfection and connection in the activity. And like we talked about in our previous video, AI can often hallucinate. Consider if students are able to corroborate the AI output, and that matters for your learning objective. These are some additional questions to help you evaluate your learning objectives. Think about if students are ready to use AI in your class, and whether over-reliance might be too big of a risk compared to the potential benefits of using AI. Think also about class resources and constraints. Using AI can help facilitate class activities and free up time, but it also takes time to integrate AI well. These questions will help with making decisions on appropriate AI use in your activity. Once you've done these initial evaluations, you can now revise the activity to incorporate AI. Again, the student learning objective is at the center. The goal is to bring in AI to support that objective in a new or deeper way. Bringing in AI can also support students' development of AI literacy, something growing in importance as the role of AI is increasing rapidly. After implementing the revised activity in your class, you'll then want to reflect on how it went. What did students learn and what did they not learn? What do you think went well and what didn't go well? How might you do it differently next time? These questions can help guide you in your evaluation of where you may need to build in additional assignments and activities to meet the learning outcomes. Note that this is an iterative process, and your teaching expertise and experiences are always at the center of that process. You are in control of these decisions about if, how, when, and where to bring AI into your class. If you want some information on integrating generative AI into your class, you can take a look at our resources hosted on our website, genaied.org. For example, this blog post on developing an AI class policy may be especially helpful if you are thinking through how to communicate with your students appropriate AI practices for your course. We also have a prompt to help you generate a syllabus policy, and we also have starter activities we developed so that you can feel free to adapt any of these starters to fit the needs of your class. I hope that this video was helpful for learning about how you can integrate generative AI effectively into your curriculum and pedagogy. Thank you for watching.